How many times have you subscribed to Signal service? At the end of the month, the Signal service shows you a positive result, great positive results. You look at your account and your account is down. So you decide, hey, let me try it again, or let me try another Signal service. Or how about I just buy some video from this guy that is showing me how to put on trades, and you tried it and still nothing. Good afternoon. My name is Anil Mangal, and I would show you in the next 20-30 minutes why you can never make money using a Signal service, forecasting videos, just a series of videos you're paying for, or any kind of signals you're paying for. Unless you're actually doing it live in front, where you're actually watching the trades being put on, the trades being managed, and the trades being taken off. Now, the last 2 weeks, we ran a live session, live trading session. I opened my trading room to the public. We had very good turnout, amazing results. Over 60% of the traders who joined made money. About 20% of them were not trading live. I think about 10% only did not make money. The rest of them were more or less break even. And that is all of them having the exact same information. They were all in the exact same room with us. And only 60% made money. Why? Well, I'm going to go ahead and tell you. So let's start. When you get a signal, let's say for DAX. So a few things might happen immediately. One is you don't feel like trading DAX, or you're not trading DAX. So the Signal service provides you with signal, but you didn't get to put the trade on, or by the time you get the signal and you saw it on your time zone, it's already gone. So the trade for you is gone, and the Signal service will come and book money in that. It might have gone their way. I'm not saying they give you a losing trade, but it could have also be a trade that went a little in your direction, pull back against you, you close the trade, but they didn't tell you what they do with the trade. So at the end of the day, the trade actually dropped more. And what they do? They said, well, we booked money on that trade, but you took a loss. See? So I'm going to explain that here on this chart. We were selling DAX, and we were only selling DAX for the last 2 weeks because we were expecting it to come back to the bottom here. So if you were in my trading room, you would know this. If you weren't in the trading room, well, you missed the opportunity. Next time you're going to see. The first sell on DAX we did was, I think, here. That trade actually became a break-even trade because it didn't go. You notice they consolidate. The second trade we did was under this one here. That trade tagged us, pull back. If you were in my trading room, you know what I told you. Stay quiet, stay calm. When it comes back here, close the trade. So when it came back here, we closed the trade. We put an entry here. That one dropped, went sideways, came back up. The first move we didn't close. The second time it came down, we closed the trade. That was slightly positive, but not the trade we were looking for. We re-entered in this one. Got tagged here, pulled back, came here, we closed the trade. If you were in the trading room, you would have seen all those trades. I think we closed it. This is on the 4 hour. And the 1 hour, we did it more. The principle was the same, but we did it more. I think we did about 10 entries and all of them break even. But we didn't stop. And the next entry was here. That one we closed for break even. And then we re-enter here. And that one actually dropped. So when that dropped, we put that to break even, and we had a second entry here. Now the second entry, you notice, not going. Well, guess what we did? We closed the second entry, and we have an entry here. Those are live trading. In the trading room, together with me, live trading, where I was showing you step by step how we enter, where you're moving your stop, to how you're managing the trade, and how you can trade. And that is why 60% of the people who follow what we did, who were trading live, made money. Only 10% that were not trading, that were trading live, did not make money. Well, it's not because they didn't, they didn't follow anything we do, but it's because they were trading just a few pairs. They didn't trade these pairs that made money. They might have taken 1 or 2 trades that didn't go. And we had a few trades that didn't go. So yes, you could have taken losses. And I'm not even sure whether they follow what we did exactly, because if you're in the same room and 60% of the people are making money and you're not making, you could have been in a different trade. That is possible. right? But again, you will have traders who will get different results from each other in the same trading room at any given time, because it depends on the pair you're trading on the given day. The day the DAX went, I did not take it. I took 5 trades on DAX before that. But the day the DAX fell, I didn't take DAX. I was in the Aussie, the silver, the gold. So I was in other trades already. So although I traded this about 5 or 6 times, I didn't get that trade. Traders in my room got it. See the difference? That's what live trading is about. It's reality. Whereas when we give you a set of signals, you take the signals, you might even put them on. It doesn't go for an hour or two. You don't know what to do because you're not getting feedback from the signal service. They will only give you results, what happened a day, the next day. What the signal service might not tell you when you get a little pullback is what to do with the trade. So you panic, you close it. If the trade doesn't go, they will say, well, we took a small loss here. But if the trade goes, they will say to you, oh, look, we made money. It doesn't mean that they took the trade. It means you're just counting how many pips it dropped. Right? They're not really trading. They're actually just telling you how many pips it dropped, and that's how much pips you should make. And they would pretty much tell you, we closed it exactly at the bottom here. You wouldn't know whether that's true or not. But when you're in a live trading room, updating you more than once a day, live, not just sending you signals or sending you updates. You're coming into the room live and you see it being updated live. That's a huge difference in your trading. So signal service is like saying, okay, you want to become a sportsman, you want to play football. So we're going to send you a lot of signals of what you need to do. We're going to send you, okay, this is how you need to kick. We might even give you short videos of that, which is why forecasting videos don't really make you a successful trader. You might get some good trades off of them, because traders who use my forecasting videos that I put out, if they're good at trading, they can use it and make some good trades. But you already have to be good at trading, and you're just following my direction. But what if you're not that good at trading? That's not going to help you, right? Because we might be closing some of those trades, or I might look at the forecast and say, hey, I still think DAX is going to fall. And I do expect it to fall. But what if when I finish posting out my video, DAX actually does something like that and then make a flag here? Guess what? We will be buying it. In the trading room when you come, we will be buying that. But I wouldn't be able to give you that information on my forecast after the fact, because my forecast is already out. So my trading room will literally show you, hey guys, we're looking for a sell setup here, but we got a sharp impulse. We're getting a consolidation. We are buying this instead of selling it. So the next week when I give you my forecast, you're going to go, well, what did you guys look? You said DAX is going to go down, but look, it went up. And I would say to you, yeah, I knew it went up. We actually bought it. And you're like, but last week in your forecast, you told me, hey, it's going to go down. And I would say, yes, I did, because the information that I had at that point in time when I was making the forecast was showing us a downside probability. But because by the next morning we have different information and it's showing us an upside trade, great. We closed the sell, and now we're in the buy. See the difference? So forecasting videos also doesn't guarantee to make you a successful trader. And most forecasters out there, they like to be very general. I like how they do it. They say, hey, I think this thing is going to go down and then it's going to go back. It will do this and then it's going to drop and then it will do this and drop and then it's going to go back up. You try trading that live by yourself. Even if it does that, you try trading that by yourself live. Now they're going to come back and say, hey, you see, I told you it's going to drop, it drop. I told you it's going to. I'm like, yeah, I see that it dropped, but how would I have traded? What would you have done? You don't know where to enter. You don't know where to exit. That's was the biggest question we had in the trading room. Traders would keep saying, hey, I think I can see patterns very well. I just don't know where to enter. But for the 2 weeks, we were actually showing them where we enter, where we close trades. We did it on all the trades. All these charts every day, twice daily. So they saw how we enter that trade. If we give you that forecast, we tell you, okay, this is what we're going to wait for. This is how we enter. And now look, we're in the trade. Putting the entry in front of you. This is the entry. This is stop. This is the trade. We'll come back in 3 hours and tell you what happens to it. So we had a London session and we had a New York session. We do in our trading about 5 sessions a day. But for the general public, that was open last week. We did London and New York session. Now, if you were one of the people in the general session, in that week free live session, please leave a comment. Because there's a lot of traders who'll be watching this video and they will not have a clue whether we actually had a live session and whether we actually did what I'm saying that we did. So it is up to the people who came, and they were, I think, at each session we had about 60 people, some of them 70, some 80, and that is because time factor is against people, different time zones. So if you were in general, I think it should be about 200 people, give and take. Not the same people came in every day. So it will up to you. It will be up to you now to go and leave a comment and tell them, hey, I was there. This is what happened. Right? So basically, if you have to choose between signals, forecasting videos, or just buy a set of videos to learn trading, or if you have to choose between, okay, I'm going to have live trading sessions where I actually see how it's done. What will make you a successful trader? Your total end game is to become an independent, successful trader. That's what you need to be. If you want to be good at this, you have to be independent. But what will make you that independent, successful trader? Football just finished, the World Cup just finished. So let's talk a little football. I think all of us know how to kick a ball. Every single one of us know how to kick a ball. My 2 years old daughter can kick a ball. I don't think they will choose her in any World Cup series to play, right? And they're not going to put any of us to play at any team anywhere, right? Unless you're a pro. What makes you a pro? Practice, right? You join the team and you go every day and you practice. You go out there and you practice and you practice and you practice. They don't give you videos. They look at videos. They will look at videos. They will study the videos in the past games and said, okay, this is where you make mistakes. Correct it. Let's go. So training, we do that when we train you. We show you videos and we show you the charts and we said, this is where you make mistakes. Correct them. Go ahead, do this. Our trading room does that every day. But basically, you need to get in the field and practice. That is what will make you a pro. Right? It's not just because you watch a set of videos or because you know how to kick the ball, you're suddenly a pro. And then if you're a pro, right? Pros get different results, right? You can see that in the game, right? All the pros play with each other and get different results. So they're all very good at it and they get different results, right? Even the best sometimes get knocked out early. So you're going to meet those bad days in your trading. And that's why you need a team of traders with you to support you in that bad time and to show you, to get you back into your groove really fast. You don't have to go through that period where you're struggling to figure out what's happening with you. You get a team that comes, you could relax and say, okay, guys, I'm not in my mood today. What good trades you saw? And they're going to show you good trade setups, which you can take and you can follow. That is what live trading is doing. Literally. Now, a lot of gurus out there will not do live trading with you. Or if they do live trading, they pick one chart where it's already going and stick to that. I've watched a few live sessions. It's like one chart, they sit and they chat and just the one trade going. They're not going through the charts to make more trades. Because then you're putting your one single trade at risk, right? You're saying, well, what if I took 10 more trades today with the group? Show the group 10 possibilities and let's go and take all those 10 trades. The fear is that a couple might not go, and the result is they would have one accidentally that goes. Why wait? I've always told my traders, and I told that to the general public who was there with us, and this is our motto, this is our theme in trading. This is what makes you a pro trader. Good trades will take care of themselves. Your job as a trader is to take care of bad trades. You can quote me. That's my quotation. That's my saying. Good trades will take care of themselves. You don't have to do anything. You can accidentally make a good trade. It will take care of itself. All you have to do is take profit. It's the bad trades that make you know if you're a trader. The difference between a good trader and a bad trader is how you manage the trades that are not going your way. And that's how I train all my traders, not to just get a good trade, but what to do when the trade you enter is not going your way. What to do when your game is not going your way. How to change, how to play, how to be active, how to get yourself together and make it work. The same thing we do here. If a trade is not going your way, what are the rules? What you're going to do? What you need to change? What you need to look for? What do you do with the trade? And if you're in my room for the last 2 weeks that we did those live sessions, you saw how we got rid of bad trades really quick. Like really, really quick. When it's not going, we got rid of it. On the DAX alone, we got rid of the bad trade 10 times. Every time we close it for positive break even. Maybe once or twice you might be a little late in it and you close it for a slightly negative break even, which means 2 or 5 tenths pip plus 5 tenths pip minus. We call that break even because the amount we move for is not 5 pips. You can see what we're going for. Now, all of this we do live, and you can actually hold me to the, you can hold my feet to the fire on this because you join my live session and we are offering those live sessions to you. So if you would like to say, hey, I would like to take you up on those live sessions, I want to see you do it live. You have a choice of doing it, and we'll give it to you free. But first, you have to tell us you're willing to join our group. And by doing so, you either pay for the group, the full course, and when you do, you get access to everything, 5 live sessions a day. You get access to all the training. You get access to one-on-one. You get access to every possible thing to make you a successful trader. You get access to a group of already successful traders training and trading together. But better yet is you actually will trade with a group of successful traders. So if you're about to make a mistake, there's a good chance if you go into trading room and say, hey, I'm about to take this trade. What do you guys think? And if it's a great trade, you help all of them get a good trade. If it's not just a good trade, they'll break it up. They'll look at it and say, I think I have a different opinion. And they'll show you their opinion. You would look at that and say, okay, great. I didn't see that. I wasn't looking at that. I didn't look at the 4-hour. I didn't look at the daily. I didn't realize that would be a turning point. And all of these things, you will also learn how to identify these turning points. You'll learn how to recognize patterns correctly. If you can't afford the course immediately, we have an option. Pay an installment. And as you're paying an installment, which is you're paying for the course in installment, we will give you access to the trading room twice daily. So what would you choose? Signals, where you have to pay every month for signals. You don't know if they're going to work or they're not going to work. And you have no way of communicating your emotions and your trades back to these guys. They're not giving you feedback as well. Sometimes when you send a message, when you send an email, you don't get answer for like weeks, if you do get answer at all. Or a set of forecasting videos where all the gurus are telling you, well, I expected to do up and down and up and down. Like me, I give you forecasting videos. And traders keep saying, you always tell us it's 2 possibilities. I said, no, sometimes there are 3 and 4 possibilities. So you're not watching my video carefully. Because yes, sometimes there are 3 and 4 possibilities. And that means you have to learn about those possibilities and how to trade. But you can also watch me do it. Not just give you the possibilities of the forecast, but watch me do it. The forecast is mostly for you to see how we see patterns, what we are planning to do if these patterns work the way we expect them to work. And if you're a good trader and have a good strategy yourself, then the forecast will work for you. But if you don't, then those forecasts are not going to help you. I think we know that, right? We can all agree on that if you're not really good at trading, they're not going to help you no matter what forecast you get, no matter what signals you get. And worse yet, if you're just buying a course where they're only giving you videos, run. Run in the opposite direction. Because if no one selling your course is not willing to sit with you, yes, sit with you and show you how it works on a live chart daily for the rest of your life, buying that course is not worth doing it. When you buy our course, that's what we do. We give you access for the rest of your life to come in these live sessions and watch us do it. Join us and watch us every day do it. You know what that means? That means you get to question what we do every single day, 5 times a day. You don't get to question a lot of those videos you buy, whether they work or not. Because when they don't work, and most likely they're not going to work for you, guess what they're going to tell you? You're probably doing it wrong. You probably didn't follow the rules I gave you. You probably didn't understand what I said in the video. It's all your fault. And of course, they're right. It is all your fault. You bought 5 videos that are useless. That's your fault. It is my fault that I paid $5,000 for my first trading course, which taught me support and resistance. I took the blame on myself. I should have never bought that because support and resistance didn't work. And it wouldn't work, and it never is going to work. But I paid $5,000 for that course. Who to blame? Myself. I should have known better. I should have learned better, but nobody told me anything different. So I'm telling you that now from my own experience, that just getting a set of videos, just getting, signals, just getting forecasting videos are not going to make you a successful trader. Even buying a course without the lifetime support is not going to make you a successful trader. Right? You have to be there every day, all the time, and make sure you have access to it. So if you can be there 1 day or 2 day or a week or 2 weeks, or if you take a break from trading for a month or so, but then you come back, you must know that you have access to that group again. And that's what we're offering you. So if you would like to join us, check in the description and you will have my Skype ID. Send me a Skype message. Let me type it here for you. All right, so I'm going to type my Skype ID here for you. MANGAL 457. Just send me a Skype message. I wouldn't send you an email. I wouldn't send you any WhatsApp message. I wouldn't WhatsApp you. I wouldn't do it. If you're interested, you send me a Skype message. All right, let me type Skype here. You send me a Skype message, and I will send you the details how to join us. That's all. And that is what's going to make you successful. As the traders who were in last 2 weeks, they will tell you if you miss it. And a lot of those traders are actually in the installment program now because they realize what they're getting and how it's different from what they were getting before. And they decide, you know what? I'm going to join this. The analysis we do is called wave analysis, and it's great. The way you look at the wave patterns is the way that I have been looking at it in a totally different new way. A system I created some 7, 8, 9, 10 years back. And that is the system most people who call themselves wave traders are using today. They bought my course at some point in time, they learn it, and then they decide, well, they're going to go sell it on their own. And that's okay. I have no problem with that. I hope they're doing it. I hope they're doing a good work with it. I'm not sure they are, but I hope they are, right? So if you would like to really join us and learn the new way we look at wave analysis, please do. Trade with care, trade safely, and have a good week ahead of you. Thank you. Bye.